Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I am picking the vlog up right where I left off in the last one. So if you didn't see that, my mom was here last week. I decorated my apartment for Christmas. And I feel like we are officially in holiday mode. I am completely booked up the next few weeks straight, which I am so excited and grateful for. I really only have a handful of appointments left for the rest of this year, which is so crazy because when I opened my salon suite at the beginning of August of this year, I was really nervous because I was going from working at my last salon only like 2 days a week, but now I take clients 4, sometimes 5 days a week. And I was a little bit nervous, you know, like I felt confident and I tried to not doubt myself, but it's scary when you're going into business on your own. Am I gonna be booked up? Am I gonna make enough money to get by? Especially living alone and it just being me, not having any help financially. It can be scary at times. And when I look at my schedule now and I start to feel kind of overwhelmed, I think about how exciting it is to have all of these clients on my schedule requesting appointments. But yeah, today's my first day of the week back in the salon. I took off yesterday to do admin stuff because I'm going to be taking clients this Saturday, and especially with my mom being in town last week, it worked out perfectly to have yesterday be my stay-at-home admin day. Today I have 2 clients. They're both returning clients and they are both getting full colors, so even though it's only 2 people, it's gonna be like a normal 7 to 8 hour day, especially because both clients today have a lot of hair. So they take around like 3.5 to 4 hours each to do everything. So yeah, the first one is gonna be fun. It's something that is completely outside of what I normally do. I used to be the type of person that would say yes to everything and want to just take everyone, but I've learned over the years that it's better to have some boundaries and know what kind of services you want to do and what services you don't want to do. So I don't really do fashion colors or like block coloring and stuff like that. Like my expertise is really in lived in, blended color, natural colors, gray blending, stuff like that. But my first client, she actually does my Brazilian waxes. She's a natural redhead and she wants to add some peekaboo and she wants to do black and blonde, which normally if like a total stranger requested that, I'd kindly be like, that is not my forte. That's not the kind of color that I typically do. But with her, because I know her and she knows that this is not like my usual thing, but she's had a lot of bad experiences in the past at other salons because her hair is naturally curly as well, and it's like really thick and coarse. And we've been on kind of a journey, cutting her hair, getting it to be a good shape, doing conditioning treatments to get it healthy. So rather than me sending her somewhere else and then having that risk of like reversing all the progress that we made, I'd rather just do it myself. And it's gonna be pretty fun because it isn't something that I usually do on a regular basis. So it is kind of nice to get to just change it up. And then my second one is just getting a bunch of highlights. She likes to be super blonde, so just bringing everything up, maybe doing a trim. So like kind of 2 opposite ends of the spectrum on the schedule today, but it should be a fun day and not like too crazy long. Oh, but before I go to the salon, I need to stop at Salon Centric to pick up my color order that I placed online. So we're gonna go pick that up and then head to the salon. I will see you there. Got my Salon Centric order. I needed more of the Verb Ghost shampoo and conditioner. And then I got the color that I'm gonna do on my first client this morning, just a 1A black ash. This is a cream demi-permanent color. I want to use demi because I know in the future she's probably gonna want to change it up. That way this will come out a little bit more easily than permanent would, but it also is going to have more stick and hold than a gloss would. So cream demis are always like my favorite way to go whenever I'm doing like a low light or dark color that the client wants to keep for like the next few months. So we don't have to worry about it fading super fast, but it'll be easy to remove like in a few months, you know? And then I just got a bunch of Shades EQ glosses. As you can see, I was really starting to run low on those. So hopefully now it should be good, at least for like the next few weeks. So here was client number 1. As you can see, she has the most beautiful natural color. So I started out by doing my sectioning and determining where exactly she wanted the peekaboo color to be. She said she wanted some blonde pieces around her face. So I started with the blonde, especially because the blonde had to sit and process longer. So I mapped out where those were gonna go, and I did really fine back-to-back foils for the blonde to really make sure I got as much lift as possible. And then all of the hair that I left out in between the blonde sections, I put that black demi-permanent. It kind of pained me to put black color on her beautiful red hair, but this is what she wanted. She had been thinking about it for a long time. So, you know, it is what it is. But I opted for doing thick sections rather than like weaving the color in, because I didn't want the blonde and black to get like mixed in with each other. I wanted to really keep everything bold so that you could see those separate ribbons of color. So after I washed everything out, I made sure, by the way, to rinse the black color out before I pulled out the foils, just to make sure it didn't bleed into the blonde. And then I toned the blonde pieces. We decided to go for a little bit of a warmer blonde, and I love it. I actually think this looks really pretty. I wasn't sure, to be honest, when she first requested this, but seeing the final result, I really am happy with how this came out. She just has this really cool, pretty calico hair color, and I think it suits her so well. She's such like a young, fun, cute girl with like really cool style. So really happy with the final result of this. And it was really fun to get to play around and do something a little bit different than my usual thing. And then, like I said, my second client just needed a refresh. I want to say the last 2 times we did a partial on her, so this time she was due for a full. So I did one of my new favorite techniques when I want to keep the color really soft and blended at the root, and I don't want to have to worry about any kind of foil lines or having to do a root smudge or anything like that. I take these thin sections, like little baby lights, I weave them, and then I do a really soft, gentle tease while it's on the foil, and then I just like really softly feather up to the root. So you can see this is the final result. No root tap or root shadow or anything. I just did an all over gloss, and this was her final hair. Good morning. I just got out of the shower, getting ready for work. I'm gonna be there pretty late tonight, but I'm also not starting till 12, so damn. So you know how I said I made Tuesday my admin day because I was working this Saturday? Well, my Saturday client rescheduled, but I was trying to see if I could get somebody to move up to take Saturday, but she can't, so whatever, it's fine. But looks like I'm gonna have off this Saturday too. I mean, I'm not complaining. My hair needs to be washed, but I don't have enough time to blow dry it, so I didn't wash it, and I'm just gonna wear a hat today instead. It's raining outside now, so it's literally perfect. Good thing I didn't bother washing my hair. Perfect day to wear a hat. Since my outfit is so simple and neutral, I'm gonna go a little bit bolder with my jewelry. I always say it's not about what you're wearing, it's how you're wearing it and how you styled it. So you can easily take a very boring, simple outfit. Like I'm literally just wearing a white shirt with jeans, sneakers, and a hat, but I'm gonna play it up with some bolder jewelry to just make it feel like I tried a little bit. And I just got these new earrings from Ana Luisa, and I'm really excited. They're gonna be so cute. cute. And Ana Luisa is sponsoring this portion of the vlog, so thank you so much to them. If you've been watching me for a while, you know they have been a longtime supporter of my channel, and it's a company that I really, really stand by. They're sustainable and certified climate neutral, so you can feel good knowing that not only are you getting high quality jewelry at an affordable price, but it's also not hurting the planet. And most of the pieces that you guys see me always wearing on a daily basis that I never take off are from Ana Luisa. So if you are like me and you're looking for jewelry that you can just leave on when you're in the shower, at the gym, going to the beach, wherever, and you don't want to have to worry about it tarnishing, Ana Luisa is where it's at. So these new earrings that I just got are the Palomas. So I have the Paloma Mini and then the Paloma Medium. So I'm gonna stack these. Love how chunky they are. So cute. And then these Huggies that I have in are also from Ana Luisa. They have so many good layering pieces like that. And their jewelry makes for great gifts, especially this time of year with the holidays. If you have that person that's a little bit tricky to shop for, I highly suggest getting them something from Ana Luisa. I feel like you can never go wrong with some pretty jewelry. Right now, Ana Luisa is having their biggest sale of the year for Black Friday. If you click the link in my description, you can get up to 30% off their entire website. And if you become an AL Lux member, you can get up to 35% off. AL Lux is their membership program where you can get early access to discounts, free shipping, members only sales, money off future orders, along with a bunch of other perks. So definitely recommend checking it out. Like I said, it's the perfect gift to give a loved one, or if you just want to get something nice for yourself. So yeah, make sure you check out that link in my description. And thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for continuing to work with me. I would definitely go get yourself these earrings though. Like the two of them stacked together is so cute. And it's just like enough of a statement without being too much. I'm gonna go put my shoes and hat on and then I'll show you like the whole look together. So here was Lily's hair before. It was quite grown out and faded since the last time we had did her color, and this time around she wanted to go a lot darker but still have a little bit of dimension. So the pieces that I wanted to keep a little bit lighter, I put in a foil with a dark brown toner, and then everything that I left out in between, I did an even darker color to match her roof. Or taste test. Taste test. Thank you. Thank you. Like, let's see. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it does smell good. Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
That's so good.
That would be good in like a mocktail.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Ooh.
Apple crisp. It does taste like apples.
It does. I thought it was gonna be like more of like a sour apple.
I did too.
But it's like apple juice. So here was her final hair after the color. I also ended up doing a cut and just kind of trimmed up her layers, refreshed, reshaped a little bit while still keeping it really long. I am obsessed with this color. It's so pretty, so dark, so rich, but still a little bit dimensional, so it's not feeling flat. Look how shiny and healthy it looks. Traffic was crazy getting here, so my first client was already here waiting for me. I immediately just jumped into doing her hair. Came out so beautiful. So now I can finally show you my outfit. I'm wearing my new barrel jeans from Free People, and I just love them so much. They're just so comfy, and I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like them. Oh, and I'm wearing my new sneakers. They're so comfortable, and it's nice having black sneakers, so when I'm doing dark color, like days like today, I don't have to be as worried about staining them. And then the top is from Cider, Yankees baseball hat that I got from Urban Outfitters, I'm pretty sure. Good morning. At first I looked out the window and I was like, oh my god, it's so gross out. It's just wet and cloudy and cold. But now that I'm out here, I'm like, oh, this is actually really nice. It's like really cozy. And I love the view from my balcony. Just all the trees. It's so quiet and peaceful. You ever go through those phases where you just feel very blah and like hate your appearance? That's how I've been feeling lately. And it makes sense actually, because I should be starting my period in the next few days. So I'm like, yeah, it all lines up, makes sense. And my skin has been not great. Like, what is going on? And it doesn't help that my hair is so dirty. And all my clients this week have been saying the same thing, and I've seen people on Instagram talking about it, so I know it's not just me. I think there's a full moon happening tonight, actually. Maybe that's why. I don't know what's going on. The time change, the colder weather, but I've just felt so tired this week, and I get home from work and I am just too tired to do anything, and I just pass out early. But then I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, I still just don't feel rested enough. I don't know, like my body's just kind of like sore and achy. Today is my last day with clients for the week, and it's been a short week, and the days individually have been pretty easy, so I'm by no means complaining at all. But I will say, I'm just feeling off this week, and I am looking forward to just being done. But I'm about to head to the salon. I'm bringing an Olipop with me and my water so I can stay nice and hydrated. And I ate breakfast this morning, so I'm very proud of myself. And today I only have 2 clients again. The first one's going to be a full color and cut. She's a new client. And then the second one is a returning client, and she's just getting a trim. After work, I'm going to get my nails done, get a little fill and change up the color. So looking forward to that. Hopefully that will kind of help me feel a little refreshed. I just finished my last client. Didn't get any clips of her hair, sorry, but she was just a very quick trim. My first client's hair came out so pretty. I was able to get some good after pictures, as you saw, so that always feels really good. And she was super sweet, but oh my god, I literally am mortified. Like, what a brain fart. This has never happened to me before. I could have sworn that her appointment was for 12 o'clock. I think because yesterday I started at 12, and normally Fridays are like my shorter days, and I normally work like 12 to 5. But to fit this girl in, I bumped her up a little bit earlier, and I don't know, like I looked at the schedule, but like I wasn't paying attention. I don't know, I thought her appointment time was 12 o'clock. So I pull in at like 11:45, and I see that she texted me already like 10 minutes ago saying that she's here. And I'm like, damn, she got here really early, like almost a half hour before her appointment time. I was like, I don't know, maybe it's her first time here. Maybe she was afraid that she was gonna get lost, or, you know, she's anxious. I don't know, whatever. I get here and I'm like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. Just give me one moment to just set up for you. And we still started a little bit before 12, but like, the whole time I'm thinking, oh, she was really early, we're starting early. And granted, she only really had to wait like 15, 20 minutes. Like, there's been times where I'm running behind and someone has to wait that long, but I've never like had someone show up for their appointment and like the first one of the day and I'm just not even here, and I arrive late. Like, if I get there at the appointment time, that feels late to me. So I was like absolutely mortified. I didn't even realize this until afterwards, okay? It wasn't until I was pulling up my schedule after she left, because I was like trying to double check my next client. I couldn't remember if her appointment was 3 or 3:30, because it felt like I was going quicker than usual, but I finished like right on time. And I was like, oh, I thought I was gonna end up with extra time, but I guess not, whatever. Then I realized, oh no, her appointment was supposed to start at 11:30. That's why. So I texted her and I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry that you had to wait for me and that I wasn't there. Totally thought your appointment was for 12. So, but she was super nice and it worked out perfectly because even though I started later, I still finished on time and I had a little extra time to run to the bathroom and clean and set up before my second client got here. So now everything is clean and good to go. So I'm gonna grab my stuff and head to my nail appointment. I'm just gonna get a fill. I've been doing the hard gel and then I want to do just like a nude color. So I'll show you when I'm done and I can't wait to go home. It's still like so gloomy and cold and damp and windy out, and it's just that type of weather where like you just want to eat some comfort food and lay on the couch. So that's what I'm gonna do when I get home. Can't wait. Okay. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to my rot day. I need one of these a week, like at least once a week. I've talked about it, you know, many times before, how I am an introvert. And just because you're an introvert, like you can still be outgoing and be a people person, but be introverted. Like the difference between an introvert versus an extrovert is introverts get re-energized from alone time, whereas extroverts get re-energized from other people. So for me, being around other people and interacting with people all week long, while I do really enjoy it, it drains me. So by the end of the work week, I just feel like socially and mentally exhausted. So I need that one day a week where I stay home. I do not leave my apartment other than to go like out on walks, but I don't like get in my car and go anywhere. I don't hang out with anybody. I don't talk to anyone with the exception of like my boyfriend. And I have no obligations to do anything. Like sometimes on my rot days, I'll be a little bit more productive and I'll get stuff done around the apartment, or I'll edit and, you know, do computer work if I feel up to it. But I try to give myself that one day where I don't have to do anything if I just don't feel like it. And I literally will just lay around and be lazy. That's what today is. So I took Benny out for a little walk. It was really nice to get outside. It's like kind of chilly, but it's really sunny. Now I'm gonna go make some coffee and some breakfast, and I'm gonna lay on the couch and watch Grey's Anatomy. And I'm gonna put my robe back on. It's been chilly at night, but I don't want to put the heat on just yet. So I slept in my robe. I'm gonna make an egg scramble. I'm gonna do onion, red pepper, and mushrooms. Just like stir fry it up with some eggs. And then I'm gonna do some toasted sourdough bread on the side. Doing Benny's food. His dog food. And I'm putting a scoop of canned pumpkin in there. I don't do this all the time, but sometimes I'll just do it as a treat. And then I have a little bit of chicken broth left over that I'm not gonna end up using before it goes bad, so I'm just gonna pour that. Oh, perfect. Pour that in there for him. There's breakfast.
She wasn't talking about surgery.
No, she wasn't.
In order to kiss you, I want to kiss you. And in order to do more than kiss you, I need to speak to Rose.
Fairy tales don't come true. It's the other stories. The ones that begin with dark and stormy nights and end in...
So, I dropped my camera earlier. Let me go in the mirror and show you. So this camera has a viewfinder that flips up so that you can see yourself when you're vlogging. And then it flips down when you're just recording normal like this. So you can see the screen either from behind or from the front. But when you flip it up to the front, you're upside down. Like the viewfinder, the image I'm seeing is upside down. Normally when you flip it up, it automatically flips itself. So that way you can just see yourself normally. But I dropped the camera and the viewfinder won't like pop back into place correctly. Like something is off. And I was messing with it to see if I could like pop it back, but I think like the metal got bent. And I'm afraid to mess with it too much and then break something, especially because the viewfinder has a touch screen. When I got this camera, I'm pretty sure I added an extended warranty to it, but I also got this like 4 years ago, or maybe longer than that. Let me see if I can find it. 2-year camera accident protection plan. I don't know. I'm gonna see if there is a repair shop. I mean, hopefully this is something that should maybe be easy to repair. I don't know. But anyway, I am sitting here in the dark because I was watching Grey's Anatomy for a while and then I just kind of got the urge to start editing. So I actually got a lot of editing done, but now I'm just sick of doing that. So I'm gonna go hop in the shower and then make dinner. And let's put on the Christmas lights. From one set of pajamas to another. Love these days. Oh, it's really throwing me off having the screen upside down. Tomorrow, I am actually going into the salon. I am doing my own hair, and then I also am gonna do a client. I never work on Sundays. Like Saturdays, I will sometimes, but Sundays and Mondays are an absolute no. But one of my regulars needed to reschedule her appointment. That was supposed to be later this week, and I don't have any other appointments until December. And I figure I'm gonna be there anyway. She just needs a partial, and I'd rather just make the extra money this week. Especially because this week ended up being a shorter week. You know, I was supposed to have a client today, and then she rescheduled, so kind of just balances out. But yeah, I need to be up kind of early for that tomorrow, so I'm just gonna go to bed early. Oh, I completely forgot I never showed you my nails. So, oh my god, I'm telling you, this viewfinder is really throwing me off because it's like backwards. Okay, anyway, here's how they came out. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check the description for my link to Ana Luisa. I'm telling you, this is like their best sale of the year. So if you've been wanting to check out their jewelry, this is the best time to do it. And yeah, I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye.